Like a royal. Just wanted to say hello, first of all. I hope you're doing well. And thank you for watching Gallivanting Like a Royal, where we discuss travel inspiration and how to live a royal lifestyle. Hello, Royals. Duchess DJ Love here. Gallivanting Like a Royal. Well, hello, Royals. I'm Duchess DJ Love, host of Gallivanting Like a Royal. I've been talking for the past 15 minutes and you could not hear me. So, hey, that's just the way it goes when I really have something prepared good for you. So, let's back it up a little bit. Kona, Hawaii, the big island of Hawaii. It's called Hawaii. It's gorgeous. It's beautiful. I have to give a shout out to the Big Island Ghost Tours. My friend, and his name is Zach. He's the owner, the founder of the Big Island Ghost Tours. Oh, if you want history about the island, this is the tour to take. Yes, spectacular, but you learn history, interesting facts that you would otherwise not know. And there are some spooky things that happens on the Big Island and still do. So you want to hear about all this. And on my first trip, I stayed at the Royal Kona Resort because I went for some healing, some relaxation, some downtime. I wanted that healing energy. And since the Big Island is known for the vortexes, hey, I'm there. And there's like a mile-long Ollie Drive that's beautiful for all the shopping and everything is right along the coast. So I walked from one end to the other end. Ate at the Indian restaurant, the Thai restaurant, Fish Hopper, Hugo's. At the Royal Kona Inn, they have an open air restaurant and bar, which is really cool. A huge deep pool. They got a private lagoon, which I enjoyed the private lagoon. You fishing, you swimming with the fishes. Yeah, that's really cool. I enjoy that. And it's surrounded by rocks, so I guess that keeps the sharks out. So I didn't have to worry about something to bite on my toes. On my second trip, I stayed at the Courtyard King Cam. It's owned by Marriott. It's a little bit ritzier, but you're right there at the pier. So you can just walk to the pier and do all the water sports activity. Shout out to Body Glove. I took their dinner cruise. That was fun. You saw in the pictures of us dancing, and you get to see the sunset. You get to see Kona from the waterfront, out in the water, which is really cool. You get to see the land. You get to see high up, the volcanoes going up in the clouds, that kind of thing. So you get a kind of a view from afar, which is nice. They have a Macy's. They have a Walmart. I'm all about finding a post office to mail my friends a postcard with the stamp on the location. There's a post office right there. You can walk to it. Everything was in walking distance in Kona. So if you want to save some money, I suggest spending a couple nights in downtown Kona where you don't need a car. Then rent the car from one of the rental companies right there. Saves you money. You don't have to pay so much for that. And you will need a car if you want to tour the whole island because it's rather big. And since there's volcanoes, you can't put across except for on Saddle Road. So you'll have to circle the island. And that's a long time to circle that whole island. I think they say you can do it in 12 hours. That's a long 12 hours, hoping there's no traffic issues. Pack sunscreen because you'll need it. Take rain gear, take a hat, sunshades, be prepared, a sweatshirt because it does get cool. If you go in high elevations, you will need it. When I was at the Hawaii Volcano National Park, I had on my sweatshirt, I wish I had sweatpants. I didn't have them on, I had shorts. Oh, I wish I had them because it was a bit chilly. I wouldn't have thought that, but it was. But I still got out and explored. They had the lava tubes, saw a rainbow, fresh lava we went by. On the way is Green Sand Beach. You got to see it. There's only 1 in 4 in the world. And if I repeat myself, bear with me because, wow, you couldn't hear me. I don't remember if I've already said it or saying it again. So bear with me here. But Green Sands Beach is something you need to see. I would suggest paying the locals the $20 or whatever they charge to drive you to the beach, wait on you, and bring you back. It's an easy 3 mile out, 3 mile back. However, the wind, the sand, those elements is what caused me not to do the hike, not to walk. It's rather flat, but I didn't want to have to endure those elements. And on the ride, you can see the 6 foot deep ruts. That's how come you would need one of those big wheel trucks to drive you to the beach. And here I am in a $80,000 rental car. No way that I want to be doing that and messing that car up. Thank you, Hertz, for the rental. They gave me I think it's a QX80 Infinity, brands making new. So yeah, I was truly cruising like a royal. Didn't want to mess that car up. Black Sands Beach is next on the agenda when you're going south and going around. And it's beautiful too. It's unique. You can see the sea turtles there. You can see the petroglyphs in the ground. Let me see. Oh, coffee grinds. On the way, we left early in that morning because we knew it would take a long time to circle the island. So we were getting a little hungry. Coffee grinds is in Ocean View. It's about an hour and a half from Kona. It's off the road a little bit, but you have to look for it. You can research coffee grinds. It is amazing. They have breakfast and lunch. It was delicious. Everything was fresh, healthy, organic, that kind of thing. Yeah, it was awesome. But I didn't know it a little bit further on is the southernmost bakery, which is highly known on the island, highly recommended. It is the place to go for your bakery items and get a snack. Since we'd already eaten earlier, we weren't that hungry then, but we did get snacks to take with us. And I'm glad we did because after going to, touring the Hawaii Volcanoes National Park area, worked up kind of an appetite. So those snacks came in handy. The idea was we would have a late lunch in Hilo. Well, it was pouring down rain. It was hard to find a place to park. And the restaurants that we did stop at, they were not, I would say, public restroom friendly. So finding a facility was a bit challenging there. So just keep that in mind if you're in Hilo. But you can see Rainbow Falls. It's right outside of town. It's gorgeous. To me, I liked it better than the most famous falls. I can't pronounce these names. Accommodation. Again, all this will be in my comments. You can go to gallivantinglikearoyal.com for my blog on the Big Island, Hawaii. One of them is already out that you can read with all the names and tidbits and that sort of stuff. That'll help out. But after we got to Hilo and we did the Rainbow Falls and we went to the nature center, the nature gardens. Again, I forget all these names. After that, we were getting a little tired. So we took Saddle Road back to the hotel. Let me show you something here. Here we go. Oops. You can see, I'm trying to show you, we can see me too. There we go. Whoops, there's me. Okay, maybe I can't show you. I did this earlier and I can show you. Here we go. Again, thank you for bearing with me while I get all this stuff worked out. Okay, here we go, I think. Whoops, wrong one. Move me over. There we go. You can see Kona. This is it in red. The Big Island, the official name is Hawaii. You see how it's kind of got that hang loose? I thought that was kind of cool. The history you learn about somewhere is really fascinating. And there's so much art and history to be seen on the Big Island with the, the Polynesian background, the Hawaiian people, their influence, and then how the Christians came over and how they influenced the island, and now how the wealthy have came and, found the island friendly and lovable, and how they're changing things. You will learn a lot by taking the Big Island Ghost Tour. Yeah. And again, as you see in the map here, all the different things you do. See, you kind of circle around the orange, where you circle around the island. Oh, and if you're a camper, I would say pack your tent and book your stay at one of the campgrounds, because they're all along the beach and they're beautiful. They have nice facilities. It's safe. So, hey, that's a great way to save money. All you need is to rent your car and go camping. There's, like I said, a lot of historical sites here, and the island is it's one of these places that's really kind of magical. I know I've said that before, but I even did a blog on the charming churches of the Big Island that I came across, all different denominations, the architect, the design, the colors. I find that very interesting. And King Kamehameha, you get to see a lot of things about him and his rule. And he has his burial site and his other historical sites based on him too. Again, I forget all this stuff. I had it prepared, but when I had first I had the internet issues, then I didn't have the sound, so it kind of threw me off a little bit. So, hey. And of course, the beaches and the sunsets is what you go for. Mountains too, hiking. And this is that bakery I was telling you about, where it's the southernmost bakery where all the delicious food is located. It's a huge place, got big restrooms. So if you need a break, that's where you can use the potty break. And this is one of the big trees. It has some beautiful trees there, and you can see the beach in the background. This is also a place where you can camp. This is one of the campsites. This is Rainbow Falls, just outside of Hilo. Sansei, that's about 20 minutes north of Kona, and there's a Marriott there resort close by, and that's a very nice upscale shopping center where Sensei's at. But the food was phenomenal. Oh yes, so I have to give them a shout out too. I'm gonna show you their menu. The food is just great. And here's at the Courtyard King Cam in Kona. And this was on May 1st, they have May Day there. And this lady is one of the dancers. So she was practicing up, giving us a little show. So I really enjoyed that. And the Big Island of Hawaii is a great place to get married. I met this couple while I was there. They were taking their pictures and they got married at sunset for the beautiful background. And again, this is driving the Saddle Road back from Hilo to Kona. And you can see those colors, and you can see the reflection on the hood of the car too. And of course, love will find you no matter where you go. And I was walking down Ollie Drive, and that heart-shaped leaf fell right in front of me. So, hey. And again, a tip about the two ABC stores. One's by the Royal Kona, the other's at the Courtyard King Cam. The one by the Royal Kona has the better prices. Both have fountain drinks, which, hey, I like my Coke. So, hey, got my fountain drink to make me happy. They have great souvenirs. It's about 15 minutes drive from the airport. Taxi fares run around $30. That's standard. The post office, Long's Drugs, which is a CVS, is right there. Safeway, you can get groceries, get whatever else you may need. The couple fuel stations. The area is very safe, easily walkable environment. You will see some homeless people now, because after COVID, you will notice just about every city is, it's got its homeless population, which we need to work on that, show them some love as well. But it still looks real clean and pretty. So that's a huge deal. And again, stop by Kona Gear for the Aloha and the hang loose Hawaiian style items. Tell them that Duchess DJ Love, we're sharing the love, and give them a mention, and tell them, hey, you're there, you get a discount. Again, the same thing with the Big Island Ghost Tours. Tell them Duchess DJ Love sent you. Hey. And here's a, you can get, if you go to the Big Island, they have the little brochures. This is the map in the island with all the highlights that you can get when you, with your little coupon booklet, things to do, that kind of thing. And I like to read when I go on a vacation because, like I say, I want some downtime. So this is a picture of a library, but I took my books with me, and I had, that's another good tip I was going to tell you about. I like to read books about the area I'm going, even though it's a fictional story. The background is actually on places in, that's on the island. So you can learn some history just by reading a fictional book. And these are the two that I read while on one of my stays: Treachery ×2 and the Hawaii Vortex Field Guide. The Hawaii Vortex Field Guide is by Zach, the owner of Big Island Ghost Tours. Treachery ×2, Robert lives on Oahu and Honolulu, but he spent a lot of time at the Big Island. So those are two really good books that you'll learn a lot about the island, or maybe read them before you go. And again, this is where the waterfalls go off the coastline. It's best to take a helicopter ride to see all that. You can hike down and hike back up. You can spend a night on the beach. It's a popular place to do that. Some of that area is closed right now. I'm not sure if it's because of the rains and the floods. And again, this is the charming churches around the Big Island. Again, it's in my post on my blog that I just thought they stood out as being unique. Something about them caught my attention. So I think it's time now to show you a little bit more of my video, because I love showing you my videos, and kind of off key now. But first, if you're just joining, I want you to know who Duchess DJ Love is. So let me tell you a little bit about me here.
Ever wondered what it would be like to travel the world, live luxuriously, and still maintain financial stability? Enter the world of Duchess DJ Love, a woman who has turned this dream into her reality, and now she's sharing her royal lifestyle with the world. Duchess DJ Love is not just a name, it's a title earned through years of dedication, hard work, and a passion for living life to the fullest. As the founder, CEO, show host, and producer of the digital TV show Gallivanting Like a Royal, Duchess DJ Love has created a platform to share her love for travel and explore the world. But that's not all. This gallivanting royal is also an accomplished author, blogger, caregiver, frequent traveler, influencer, digital creator, mentor, photographer, and podcaster. With a lifetime of local and international travel under her belt, 2 decades in wealth management, and educational accomplishments that include an MBA, a Bachelor of Science in Finance, and a Financial Management certificate, Duchess DJ Love is well versed in both the art of travel and the science of wealth management. Her journey began in earnest on the first day of 2023 with the launch of her TV show, Gallivanting Like a Royal. This platform serves the courageous and business-minded go-getters, those who aim to achieve both financial and emotional stability. She uses her passion for travel as a means to mentor and inspire her audience to success. The Duchess believes in the power of travel to open doors you didn't even know needed opening. She's a firm advocate that there's no mountain high enough to stop you from achieving your dreams, as long as you believe in them. She encourages her followers to let go of the things that weigh them down and to make their money work for them. And one of her most inspiring endeavors is her frequent travels with her mother, Lady Lexi, who suffers from dementia. These journeys aren't just about seeing new places, they're about managing Lady Lexi's condition, easing her confusion, and making travel a breeze for everyone involved. Her experiences have culminated in her book Navigating the World, Traveling with a Loved One with Dementia, a testament to her resilience and caring nature. Duchess DJ Love's philosophy is simple: share love, inspire others through travel, and live a royal lifestyle. She embodies this philosophy by sharing travel and wealth tips, providing inspiration, and teaching others how to live a royal lifestyle, making their money work for them. Whether it's through her TV show, her podcast, or her social media channels, Duchess DJ Love invites you all to join her in exploring the world majestically. As we delve into the story of Duchess DJ Love, it's clear that she's not just gallivanting like a royal, she's living like one, sharing her experiences, knowledge, and love with the world, and inspiring others to do the same.
To do the same. That's right, Royals. I mentioned those blogs that you can find. I'll put up the QR code there is for my website, Gallivanting Like a Royal. So you can go there, read my blogs. And last week's episode was on Jackson, Wyoming. So you'll want to check that out. My show streams on my website, YouTube channel, and Facebook page. This is the YouTube channel where you can go find me, Duchess DJ at Duchess DJ Travels, Gallivanting Like a Royal, of course. I already have a blog out on the highlights of Kailua on the Hawaiian island, Big Island. You can go read that on my website. And one of the circle tours, I call it, it's coming out. I have not finished. I'm still tweaking a few things on that. Getting a few ads. Someone wants to place with me on it. If you want to place an ad with me, my blog is read in over 30 different countries. We average over 5,000 reads a week. So I'm getting some really good response from that. And you might be saying, oh, Duchess, I love all this travel you're doing, but I can't afford it. Yes, you can. I'm hosting a travel and wealth webinar just to show you how. And I'm going to be trying to do these monthly at different times for, and you can ask questions. Because again, I'm a thrifty traveler. I'm not going to spend a whole lot of money on traveling, but travel does help you with your health benefits, and it does help you have wealth. The principles in traveling will teach you different things to change your mindset and to help you prepare. So prepare. You learn different principles to help you, and I'm going to teach you those. And of course, if you want to hire me as your wealth coach, then hey, we can discuss that too. But I'm not doing that for those reasons. I will show you my books. Hey, I published some books, so you can buy them on Amazon. You can buy them on my website too. I would love it if you would follow me on my Facebook page. It's at Duchess DJ Travels, Gallivanting Like a Royal, of course. So let's get back to some Hawaii. But before we do, I want to show you a quick clip of Jackson, Wyoming, last week's episode in case you want to go watch it. Okay? Okay, Royals, I'm back. So you had some Hawaiian sun and fun. Then I took you back to the snow-filled coolness where you can go play in Jackson, Wyoming. But we're going to get right back to the big island of Hawaii. I have another great video prepared for you. They can pronounce the words a little bit better than I can, be a little bit more descriptive. And since I'm having tech issues, good thing I have these videos because they'll play when I can't talk. So let's talk a little bit more about the big island.
Step into the world of the Big Island of Hawaii, a place where nature's raw power and tranquil beauty converge. Imagine a land where molten lava flows meet the Pacific Ocean, creating new landscapes with each passing day. Picture lush rainforests, cascading waterfalls, and the highest mountain peaks piercing the sky. This is the Big Island, a place of contrasts and wonders, where every corner holds a new adventure waiting to be discovered. Our journey begins in the vibrant town of Kailua Kona, the heart of the Big Island. Here, the streets are lined with local boutiques, art galleries, and eateries serving fresh seafood and the world-renowned Kona coffee. A top tip for coffee lovers: make sure to spare some time for a tour of a local coffee plantation. It's an experience that will tantalize your taste buds and deepen your appreciation for this beloved beverage. Moving north, we reach the historic town of Waimea, a place where Paniolo or Hawaiian cowboy culture thrives. Nestled in the rolling green hills, Waimea offers a change of pace and scenery. It's a place to relish the crisp highland air, explore local ranches, and immerse yourself in the island's rich history. Venturing east, the rugged landscapes give way to the lush tropical rainforests of Hilo, home to the breathtaking Rainbow Falls and the enchanting Hawaii Tropical Bioreserve and Garden. Hilo is a haven for nature enthusiasts. A day spent here is a day spent in the heart of nature, surrounded by the island's vibrant flora and fauna. As we journey down to the southernmost tip of the island, we find ourselves in the district of Ka'u. This lesser-known region is home to the mesmerizing Punalu'u Black Sand Beach and the sacred South Point Cliff Diving Spot and Green Sands Beach, which is one of the 4 in the world. Remember to respect the local customs and traditions when visiting these unique locations. The journey around the Big Island culminates at the Hawaii Volcanoes National Park. Here, the Earth's primordial forces are on full display. It's a place to witness the awe-inspiring spectacle of active volcanoes and to explore the fascinating Thurston lava tube. Always stay on marked trails and follow park rules for a safe and memorable experience. In summary, the Big Island of Hawaii offers a diverse array of experiences, from the lively streets of Kailua Kona to the serene beauty of Waimea, the tropical allure of Hilo to the untamed landscapes of Ka'u and the awe-inspiring volcanoes. There's something for everyone. To make the most of your visit, remember these key points. Immerse yourself in the local culture, respect nature and traditions, and stay safe by adhering to rules and guidelines. The Big Island is not just a destination. It's a living, breathing testament to the power and beauty of nature. It's a place where every turn in the road brings a new discovery, where every day holds a new adventure. So, come and experience the Big Island, a world of contrasts and wonders waiting to be explored. Tune into gallivanting like a royal as Duchess DJ. Love shares more on her stays in Kona, Big Island of Hawaii.
Yeah, Kona, the Big Island. And again, these are my videos, my creations, my photos, my experiences. So if you have comments or questions, feel free to ask me, comment, and just let me know. I will tell you what I know. And if I don't have the answer, again, my friends on the Big Island, you do. And like I say, one of them gives tours, so I'm sure has lots of knowledge. The other one has lived there pretty much all her life. She's a Hawaiian, so hey, definitely knows a thing or two. Again, who is Duchess DJ Love? I'm going to tell you a little bit more about me here. This is the fun part.
Welcome to the Travel and Wealth webinar, brought to you by Duchess DJ. So, get ready to embark on a new adventure.
That's right, Royce. I want you to embark on a new adventure with me. That's how I show off my travels, because first of all, I do them for me because I enjoy traveling. These are memories when I create these videos and tell you about my experiences. These are documented things years down the road that I will have. Show my kids, my grandkids, future generations can see what the Duchess did, gallivanting around this globe. So it's a document for me. It's a travel diary for me, but also it's a way to show off what I did, what I saw, what I learned, what I experienced. And like I say, thank you and welcome to my channel today, because we're talking about the Big Island. And the Big Island is also the largest of the Hawaiian island chains. And again, the weather is fickle, so it can change quickly. So pack a variety of clothes because you never know what you're going to need. The Big Island is, like I said, you saw in these videos, it has a diverse landscape ranging from volcanoes to the beautiful beaches. So if you're planning a trip there, again, research a little bit in advance. And if you want to go to the Volcanoes National Park, be aware of the volcanic activity that's in the area from it or somewhere else. Because, that is one of the most, that Big Island has some of the most active volcanoes in the world. So be sure to check the tips for that to see what's going on, because it may not be advisable for you to go. So you always check that. And if you're going to be in the water, always check the currents, what's going on with the water too. You don't want to get sucked out to sea. So that's important. And exploring the Big Island, you kind of go at your own pace. So don't try to rush it. And remember, getting from point A to point B is a long distance. And if you're on one side of the island, you have to go all the way around to get back. There's not really like roads crisscrossing. There's one, the saddle road, which I advise you to take from Hilo over to Kona. And transportation. They do have public transportation. It's on, I call it Big Island time. So if you're going somewhere, you have to be at a certain time. I'm not going to say it's not reliable, but I would say give some buffer time in there for that. Plan your itinerary, know what's going on, make sure that you have all the facts, be aware of the ecosystems, practice sustainability, like I say, only leave footprints, don't leave no trash behind, and eat the local cuisine. I'm telling you, the food is out. Oh, it's delicious. The pineapple, the chocolates, the coconut. Yes, everything is just fresh. Oh, it's a beautiful place. Like I said, just take that into consideration when you go swimming, snorkeling. Just be aware. And try not to go during the peak tourist season. And if you do, book accommodations, book everything in advance. Because before COVID, there's always plenty of things open. Now you better book in advance, especially a taxi from the airport. You better book it 24 hours in advance, because people now book the taxis to did take them around the island. So instead of getting a tour, they just pay a taxi to take them from point A to point B. So taxis are taken up. So you have to book those in advance. And the taxi drivers are very knowledgeable. They can be your tour director too. And the accommodations are, you can get budget friendly. Like I said, you can camping. You can stay in a luxury resorts, 4 seasons. Hey, they have something for every budget. And like I said, the Kona coast is just beautiful. And the Hilo side gets more rain. So it's more rainy conditions on that side. On the Kona side, it's more sunny. So just keep that in mind too. And plenty for the hikers to do. Adventurous out there, you'll love the trails. And again, we did cover the island in 3 days. I didn't want to be rushed. I wanted to kind of take my time. Like I say, so we went north and came through. You saw the countryside with all the cows. I didn't really know they had that, so that was something pleasantly surprising for me. And to see the wild goats just running everywhere, that was kind of cool. And then the second day, we did the southern tour. Went to, we could see the black sand beaches, the green sand beaches, the Hawaii's Volcano National Park. And then the third day we took saddle back to Hilo, because it was getting in the evening the first time we were there. So this time it was in the morning so we could see stuff. We went to the train museum. We saw some more waterfalls, rode along the coast. Again, saw some more churches, got some food, just enjoyed the locals, cuisine and the culture, taking our time. And then we got back, the next few days, we just lounged by the pool, walked the beach, play a little bit, had some good mixed drinks. And I got you a love story too, Royals, based on the Big Island. That I want it to be out by February 14th. It may still be there, but I'm working on that. And I'll kind of give you a background. The story takes place on the Big Island of Hawaii. The scene is set on the beach and the ocean, doing activities like that in the various local towns and villages. The plot: Kai and Avery decide to take a road trip around the Big Island of Hawaii. They start their journey in Kailua Kona, where they rent a car and begin their big adventure. The first stop is the Kona Coffee Living History Museum Farm. So that way you can learn about the history of the coffee, get some samples, and then you head on to Waimea, and you stop for lunch, this sort of thing. So it's kind of a romance novel with island history. Remember I told you I like to read the books about where I'm going to give an idea. So I've created a story for you to kind of give highlights of what you could do with a sample itinerary. And in my blog, there is a 3-day itinerary telling you, where you can go stop, lunch, snacks, fuel, that kind of thing. That's in my blog, gallivantinglikearoyal.com. You'll be sure to go read that. Subscribe to my website so you'll know when it comes out. Because I like to make things fun. And for an extensive guide to what to know about the Big Island, go to the Hawaii Guide, bigisland.com, and you can get all the information. It's comprehensive travel guides. You can get recommendations on lodging, dining, activities, everything across the island. They keep their information up to date, so you don't get the wrong information. And plan your trip in advance. Be prepared. And if you're going to explore the island, you need to rent a car. Always pack light. That's just, standard. Comfortable clothes, sunscreen, a hat, jacket, with reusable water bottle. Stay hydrated because you're going to need it. Try the coffee. Try the local food. Visit all the beaches you can. Go stargazing. I hadn't mentioned that. Go stargazing. Yes. The sky is filled with stars on the Big Island, because it's kind of out there nowhere. So the sky, it just lights up, it's beautiful for that. Take a jacket because it gets cold on top of those high mountains. Learn about the Hawaiian culture. You'll be surprised at the traditions and things that they have, going on. You can go whale watching. It's a great place to see the whales. You can go surfing if that's your thing. Botanical gardens. Again, I enjoyed the dinner sunset cruises. To me, that was a lot of fun. You meet people. And again, talking about travel and wealth, networking. When you go on vacation, network. You never know who you'll meet. You never know who's going to be sitting beside of you in the airport. Or when you go on a dinner cruise, you never know who these people are and their connections. So use it as an opportunity to talk, get to know people. Again, enhance your network of people. You got to be successful in the world. And I don't mean that negatively. What I mean by that is money is our currency of exchange. If you don't have money, you can't do much. And the more money you have, the greater opportunities you create for other people. The more wealth you have, you spend in your local economies, helps other people have jobs and bring their lives up. 2, when we have money, we have the best in the world. So we help things get developed because we can fund it. Or we have ideas from the traveling that we can share, entrepreneurial abilities. So again, these are just why I say travel, wealth, and health go hand in hand. And attend a luau to learn more about the Polynesian culture. Be respectful of the folks, their lifestyles, and just know they have ways of life that their culture. So, don't insult them. Be mindful of that. And like I say, strolling the coastline, smelling the ocean breezes, feeling the wind on your face, bird watching, taking all the shops. The evenings, you got the lagoons. You can just sit back and chill. I mean, it is a very peaceful place to go. And if you don't want to just drive around the island, go stay in Kona where you can walk the boulevard, enjoy everything you need right there. If you want to take one tour, book you a tour. And that way you don't have to drive. You can just totally relax. Because there's lots of tours that you can take. Again, book them in advance. So that is the thing. Oh, because the Big Island has turned out to be one of my favorite destinations. I'm a big fan of Yellowstone National Park too. So these are two of my hearts are just drawn to them. I want to show you a little bit more though about the Big Island of Hawaii. I say I've got several videos, so I'm going to show you some more videos because this is all about Hawaii, Big Island of Hawaii. And now for some of my travel tips. Always take a plastic bag when I travel. I use the magic bags to roll up my clothes. First of all, it saves a lot of space in your luggage. It keeps them dry. And I put the dirty ones in them in another bag. So that way it doesn't, back in suitcase doesn't kind of, got some clean ones, but a dirty one doesn't smell. And when in Hawaii, you're going to need a hat. Aloha. Don't forget the sunscreen. And Hawaiian Airlines is merging with Alaskan Airlines. So that means there's going to be probably some price deals going on. So keep that in mind. My first trip, I flew from DFW to Kona nonstop. It was a long 8-hour flight, but it was great. But now you can, coming from East Coast, Midwest, wherever, usually go through LA or Seattle, to have book flights. That's kind of the hubs where they take you to. Again, thank you for watching. Thank you for your patience with me. Next Sunday, since it's the Super Bowl, we want to watch the San Francisco 49ers, hey, take on those Kansas City Chiefs. I'm pulling for San Fran, so hey, my show will more than likely be recorded, and after tonight with all my tech issues, you couldn't hear me there for a while. My internet went out on me. I mean, it's just one thing after another when I do my shows, but I'm not complaining. That tells me I must be doing something right because everything comes against me, right? But it's a learning experience. So if you're a new business owner out there or you've been a business owner and you want to get into social media, I can help. Again, I'm all about doing things on the cheap, and there's all kinds of ways to do it, so much on the cheap. So register for my travel and wealth webinar where I will touch on some of these items. And yes, I can mentor you how to get your social media presence working. So, and a little bit more about who is Duchess DJ Love, let you see some more about me and too about my travel and wealth.
Ever wondered what it would be like to travel the world, live luxuriously, and still maintain financial stability? Enter the world of Duchess DJ Love, a woman who has turned this dream into her reality, and now she's sharing her royal lifestyle with the world. Duchess DJ Love is not just a name, it's a title earned through years of dedication, hard work, and a passion for living life to the fullest. As the founder, CEO, show host, and producer of the digital TV show Gallivanting Like a Royal, Duchess DJ Love has created a platform to share her love for travel and explore the world. But that's not all. This gallivanting royal is also an accomplished author, blogger, caregiver, frequent traveler, influencer, digital creator, mentor, photographer, and podcaster. With a lifetime of local and international travel under her belt, 2 decades in wealth management, and educational accomplishments that include an MBA, a Bachelor of Science in Finance, and a Financial Management certificate, Duchess DJ Love is well versed in both the art of travel and the science of wealth management. Her journey began in earnest on the first day of 2023 with the launch of her TV show, Gallivanting Like a Royal. This platform serves the courageous and business-minded go-getters, those who aim to achieve both financial and emotional stability. She uses her passion for travel as a means to mentor and inspire her audience to success. The Duchess believes in the power of travel to open doors you didn't even know needed opening. She's a firm advocate that there's no mountain high enough to stop you from achieving your dreams, as long as you believe in them. She encourages her followers to let go of the things that weigh them down and to make their money work for them. And one of her most inspiring endeavors is her frequent travels with her mother, Lady Lexi, who suffers from dementia. These journeys aren't just about seeing new places, they're about managing Lady Lexi's condition, easing her confusion, and making travel a breeze for everyone involved. Her experiences have culminated in her book Navigating the World, Traveling with a Loved One with Dementia, a testament to her resilience and caring nature. Duchess DJ Love's philosophy is simple: share love, inspire others through travel, and live a royal lifestyle. She embodies this philosophy by sharing travel and wealth tips, providing inspiration, and teaching others how to live a royal lifestyle, making their money work for them. Whether it's through her TV show, her podcast, or her social media channels, Duchess DJ Love invites you all to join her in exploring the world majestically. As we delve into the story of Duchess DJ Love, it's clear that she's not just gallivanting like a royal, she's living like one, sharing her experiences, knowledge, and love with the world, and inspiring others to do the same.
That is who I am, Royals. And I got one more video for you on the Big Island. And book. I have so many. I have one on Canva, how to use Canva to create things for your video graphics. If you have a small business or any kind of business and you want to spice up things to reach people via social media. And you can watch all of my videos and shorts on my YouTube channel at Duchess DJ Travels. So that's how to connect with me. Trying to think what else I may have missed. Let's see here. And if I've already shown this one, who is Duchess DJ, I'm going to show it to you again because I want you to know who I am because I'm royal.
Welcome to the Travel and Wealth webinar, brought to you by Duchess DJ. So, get ready to embark on a new adventure.
Yes, get ready to embark on an adventure to the big island of Hawaii. And again, let's end with some Hawaii landscape. Hello, Royals. Duchess DJ Love here, gallivanting like a roll. As you can see from my photos, that I love to travel. I love to take photos, love to capture things in a unique way. And you get to see through my eyes the photos that I took, what caught my attention, and the content, how I curated to show you the big island of Hawaii. I love it. You should go check it out. It's a great place to go if you're going to get married, if you're going to go for a wedding anniversary, or just get away with your friends. You know, it is a great place to go. You can make it affordable. I gave you some tips on that. And always prepare in advance. Oh, travel tip, I like to use the Hopper app to compare prices. And if you're looking for flights, I like to use Google, punch in where I want to go and set the alert to let me know when a good price comes so you can book the airfare. You can also take a cruise and do that as well. There is a island cruise that goes around all the islands where you can, hop off and take day tours. Personally, I like to fly into Hawaii and spend a day on each of the islands and just kind of lay back and go aloha, hello, and just enjoy it. But, everybody is different. Everybody has their difference that they like. So I try to throw all the options out there for you, give you a good idea of what's going on. Again, Royals, thank you for watching. Thank you for bearing with me with my learning curves, my technical issues. Like I say, we had a storm coming through, so I really cannot control the weather, and the internet seems to be iffy whenever there's lots of winds or storms in the area. And then once that seemed to come, my mic got hung up and you couldn't hear me, and I'll talk for 15 or 20 minutes. So I will have to go back and edit this video to take out the sound issues, repolish it. But again, go to gallivantinglikearoyal.com, my website, to subscribe, and that way you can find out when my next blog comes out. and the one on the Circle Island with the 3-day itinerary, all the places that I've recommend. You also can watch my videos on my YouTube channel that was up just a minute ago. There it is again. If you're not watching me now on YouTube, subscribe to my YouTube channel and read the comments under the videos. They give you insights, and that's where I put a lot of information, especially if it's a word I cannot pronounce. Hey, I'm doing good to speak English, and English is my native language. So pronunciation is not my strong suit, okay? But I can write it. So it's in the comments. Check it out. Read them. Comment. Let me know what you like, if the information is beneficial, if it's helpful, or if there's somewhere that you want to know about. Ask me. I've probably been. And if I hadn't, I can probably know some good information to share with you, some trips. I'm really good because I'm a frequent traveler. I fly to friendly skies regularly. I take cruises. I do road trips. Not much of a camper, but I have been on a few camping trips, been an RV on a few trips. So, you know, I do have some experience in the other areas. Now, glamping is something that I haven't tried, but I really want to go try that, you know, royal glamping thing. I've been to 15 different countries. I got 4 or 5 more on the books for this year. My mom has dementia, so that makes traveling sometimes a little bit, you have to prepare for that. And that's because I wrote a book on navigating the world with traveling with dementia, and I'm going to be doing another series on that. It's to help people. If you have someone with a memory disorder or some other order dysfunction or whatever, there's ways you can do things, take their needs into consideration. My mom enjoyed cruises, so hey, cruising is a great way to go. If you take Princess,